Hello and welcome back to another video of Battlefield 5. Today looking at another weapon, the M1928A1 or Thompson or Tommygun. And as you can see, I did already upgrade it with the bigger round magazine. Before that you only had the 20 round one, which was kind of underwhelming. You had to reload a lot. But with this it also looks cooler. Now, you can't, for some reason you can't get the foregrip, the vertical foregrip, which would turn it into the M1928 model without the A1, which was actually used more by British troops, especially in the beginning of the war. And to be honest, I don't know why, because I'm 90% certain I've seen that model in-game, like in the single-player portion, but apparently they didn't want it for multiplayer. If I was them, what I would do is, if you got the specializations, so if you choose this one, you get the increased magazine, and the magazine graphics or the model also changes to the 50 round magazine. Why don't they do that if you go for the recoil buffer, for example, or this one, you know, the ported barrel, but let's say for the recoil buffer, then it adds also the front grip, so you can have the M1928, the gangster model, so to speak. I think that would be pretty cool, especially since I do have the model already, obviously. Anyway, regarding the history of this weapon, the Thompson was originally supposed to be used in World War I, but never made it to the front line. I think back then it was called the Annihilator, which is a pretty metal name for a gun. And yeah, never made it to the front lines. The British used this model of Thompson in the beginning of the war. Well, usually the one with the foregrip, vertical foregrip, basically, but this one too. And the story behind that is that when World War II started, the British did not have any submachine guns of their own. However, the German success with these so-called gangster weapons soon taught them that maybe we should look into that. And so they ordered, well, they did two things. First off, they ordered a bunch of Thompsons, which were very, very expensive, but they also developed a bunch of their own submachine gun designs, namely the Lanchester, which was a copy of the MP28, apparently also planned to appear in this game. There have been icons found for it and everything, even though it's basically just an MP28, which is already in, so that's weird. Then the Sten gun, of course, which was basically a very simplified and cheaper Lanchester, and which was the most common submachine gun of the British and Commonwealth forces during World War II, especially in the later half. And then they also worked on some more. One was the Patchet SMG, which was never really adopted during World War II, although some of these were used in battle, for example in the Battle for the Scheldt Estuary by commando forces as like test models. But after World War II, they were adopted as the Sterling SMG, which was way better SMG than the Sten gun. And then they also had the Well gun, which was a special forces type SMG, which was used, I believe, basically by SOE maybe, special forces. So not necessarily by the rank and file, and I believe that one is also planned for the game actually, as is the Patchet. All of these SMGs are planned to be released at some point, from what leaks we know. But anyway, regarding the Thompson, these were usually issued, as in most nations, to the leader of a rifle squad, as well as tank commanders. And they did quite well, but they were very expensive. Now in the Mediterranean theater, as well as North Africa, they kept using the Thompsons, for example in Italy too, because they used .45 American ammunition. The Sten, which used the 9mm ammunition, was mostly used in northwestern Europe later in the war. But yeah, one thing that's wrong about this model is it doesn't have a cuts compensator in front. Instead it has a front that looks more like the M1A1, the later model. So that's kind of lame, although I'm pretty sure there's probably what's it called? Some cosmetic option to unlock that. I can't imagine it's not there, but I haven't done that yet. Anyway, let's jump into game, try it out. Alright, map is Twisted Steel, not necessarily my favorite map ever, or anyone's. Yeah, that's probably not true. It's not necessarily good for close combat is a problem. That was weird. Also has weird initial spawns. Like, look, there's somebody who spawned at the D flag. And I wonder if that's intentional. It must be intentional. They probably figured that the map was started out too boring. And we're on the bridge right now, which for that you really need a more long-range focused gun. Not up here, but for the central part there. Are those ours? Probably.
Our first soldier is down.
You know, you do realize we don't really care. Here comes the enemy. Okay, let's... Ja, voll in schwarz indeed. Volltreffer. I'm gonna try and flank here. Maybe smoke him in.
We now control enough objectives to sway the outcome of this battle.
I don't know what the fuck's going on. Okay, I don't know where they are, to be honest. I'm gonna wait here for my squad to respawn on me, maybe.
Objective Dora has been lost.
Okay, they all respawned. There was one. The sights is hard to use as they are in FH2. Maybe a bit easier, because they're not quite as fucked. Maybe I shouldn't have reloaded there.
Ich bin erledigt. Helft mir!
I don't think anybody will pick me up down here, because that's kind of the enemy strong point I stumbled into there.
Now taking objective Dora.
Yeah, but they're getting it back. Okay, we have a Tiger tank on the bridge. Oh, don't spawn me in the suicide seat. Okay, guys, if we see this. In this situation, if I spawn in a tank, assume that I don't want to be on top of it, and instead spawn me next to it. So I can immediately... at least I can immediately react then and move, instead of having to first crawl out of the tank, out of that exposed position. It's terrible. Nobody ever wants to be out there, unless they are spawned into there. Well, nobody in the right mind anyway. Okay, did we get the spawning thing? Yeah. Oh, they're all dead over here, I believe. Good.
Hier, noch mehr Erste Hilfe.
Need to pick up a few dead bodies if at all possible. Nope. And need to... Ah, there we go. I need to remember that I'm actually like a medic.
Bleib ganz ruhig. Bin ja da.
So, you know, probably should do the whole team play thing.
We have lost objective Caesar.
Which in this case means run towards the symbols. Then press F to pay respect. Okay, a bit directionless right now because there's no objective set, so I'm gonna go towards G. Wait, did they get D behind us? No, E! We were at E, there wasn't D. Okay, no one.
Is ours.
Oh, so bad. So bad. Yeah, I still haven't really figured out the recall on this one yet. And I haven't yet gotten used to the fact that I now have a 50 round mag and not the 21. So I reload a bit too often. Yeah, whole squad is dispersed, it's not good. Yes, no, this guy's dead. None of those are in great positions. I'm just gonna go for F now. This is where I like to place mines when I have them. Obviously not the case as a medic. Although I saw that you can actually get S-mines as a medic, which is like Why? I think I'm running toward the tank. Yeah, Valentine. Oh, we had a defend order. I think you can get on the bridge from here. Somehow, yeah. Ah, the camera is so jerky on this. Let's go a bit closer.
Objective Dora is ours now.
Shit. You know, the same thing happens to me in FH2, where I use this weapon and due to the movement, I lose... What? What? I wanted to reload! Fuck you! Where's my gun? Okay, now it's gone. R also picks up guns instead of G, like in a proper Battlefield game. Okay, now I have a horribly modded out G43. Not... Okay, no, I'm dead. Not horrible in the sense that it doesn't work, but in the sense that it looks... terrible. Just not World War II like at all. I guess I pressed R a bit too long in order to reload. Let's see, maybe somebody can pick me up. Ah, not that guy.
Objective Emil is now.
Ah, there's no medic symbol near our squad mate. Useless coconut, yeah. That being said, coconuts apparently kill more people each year in Hawaii than sharks. So, you know, might not be that useful in a war situation.
Ich habe Medikamente für dich.
Objective Anton has now been lost.
Wait, where are we? Okay, that's the enemy side, right? Okay, and they're capping our side. They're getting F though? To be honest, I'm a bit confused as to what to do. I wish the squad would be a bit more cohesive here. Although I can't say I've done a lot of squad play here either. What are you doing? Okie dokie.
Keine Sorge, ich helfe dir.
Okay. For a medic weapon, the Thompson really isn't that bad. Usually they are really nerfed in this game for reasons that are somewhat unclear to me. I mean, I know why they did it, because otherwise, together with the your ability to heal yourself, it would be overpowered if you had proper weapons. And still. If I was them, what I would do is make them really effective at close range in the sense that the damage drop-off is a lot more pronounced, but at close range they would do so much damage that together with the full auto capability, you could just completely host people in the blink of an eye. But I don't know if maybe they don't want that because they don't want shotguns to be outclassed. But I mean, that's basically what a submachine gun is for, right?
We have lost objective Bertha, soldiers.
Whereas the way it works now, you often feel that you're outdamaged by, like, even by some assault rifles, like the Gustav Volkssturmgewehr. And it's like, Ah, shit, there was a pole in the way. Not like a Polish pole, but just a wooden pole.
We have now
And I think you got a headshot on me and I didn't. With this Sten gun. Yeah, let's see, what is the squad doing? Okay, not much. One is in a plane, one is just lying somewhere. Oh, that's not good. And yeah, I know that smoke. Oh, they're coming from 2 directions? Fuck you. I'm out.
Objective Avian is lost.
Oh, he jumped down. Yeah, that wasn't good.
Secure the enemy objectives.
I did almost get him, but... Oh, no, they really pushed us back, actually. I can already see us losing this one.
Objective Dora is lost.
Okay, let's stay with my sniper. Oh, for fuck's sake. Sniper is my least played infantry class. I hate that. And as you know... Oh fuck, that was the second one. As you know, I actually kind of like sniping in FH2, because, you know, you can kill people there. But, I don't know, in this game, you do so little damage. And you can't really, like, scope in for a long time, because you get spotted, right? Because of the glint. Which I guess is a decent mechanic, like, it's a kind of an elegant solution, but... Oh, I hate this area here. Too much overgrowth and undergrowth.
Objective Anton is lost.
Yeah, come down. Where are... This is so chaotic here. Boom! Unlock that. Doesn't matter though. I think it only unlocks these ugly skins that they have. I wonder if they have a cut compensator so I can make this more historically accurate. Probably. I mean, that seems like an easy thing that even a DICE developer would think of as a cosmetic option. Okay, I'm getting it back. Oh shit, that's the new artillery and red means that it's enemy. To be honest, I think artillery, I think basically everything should have friendly fire on, but artillery especially, because basically if it doesn't, it's not necessarily overpowered, because the artillery itself is weak. But it basically turns it into just a one-sided area denial.
Be aware that objective Caesar has been lost.
Where the fuck was I being shot at from? Is he on the bridge support thingy? Bridge pillar? Nope, he's on the bridge. I'm gonna go where my teammate is, guess. No. Yeah! What the fuck? Nice. Okay, here we go. Our guy? Yeah. Hello. Can I help you?
Noch mehr als Hilfe.
Pretty sure. I took fire from here earlier, but I think my guys dealt with it. There's a Valentine tank.
We are halfway through. Keep going.
Okay, get ammo. Somebody deal with that Valentine, please. That looks kind of cool.
Good job. Objective Caesar is ours.
Now apparently at some point they kind of fixed the whole exploit where where the grass wouldn't render properly if you with certain not light settings, with certain graphics settings. So I hope this map's a bit more fair now, because in my opinion there was really
We have taken objective Gustav.
obvious that many people had switched off the grass, you know, so I hope it's a bit better now. And especially for, like, players... I mean, I know how grass works in video games, but I think especially many less technically minded players probably had a lot of
Objective Caesar has been lost.
weird things where they were like, why, how could that dude see me, you know? Fucking gun!
Attention! Objective Bertha has been lost.
Did I somehow... Okay, let's build that thing so the tank can get repaired. Did I somehow switch off the... change the settings for how to pick a weapon so it happens quicker? What happened? Did we lose the whole map? Okay, we're losing G. So let's go back. Crap, I wish the tank would come with me. I built that repair shit for you, and now you're not helping me.
We have lost
Crap,
objective
could be
Gustav
anywhere here.
soldiers.
So much clutter. They could be in the buildings.
Good show. Objective Anton taken.
Could be right behind me. Maybe
Dora is now ours,
the Ancho will spawn on me. No, that doesn't help. Okay, there's one guy coming to help me. Nice. Is that our tank? Yeah. Okay, we got him. That guy was almost invisible. As I say, clutter and bad visibility characterizes this game to a varying degree.
Objective Caesar.
Another one spawned in. Fucking finally. Okay, I got that guy too, but there's more. Tank? Tank. Or APC maybe. I don't know what that was, but it was a big boom. Jesus Christ, what are they shooting at you? Do they have an AVRE in this game? That sounded close. You hear that? Oh, I got bayoneted! That actually never happened to me. That's, I think, the first time. Okay, so G will probably fall... Well, there's more people there now. Okay, we have a spawn beacon or whatever that's called there. Apparently you can't get revived if you get bayoneted, which I guess makes sense. Yeah, we're dominating them pretty hard now.
Be aware that objective Gustav is lost.
As you can see, I actually got a bit better at the game now. Turns out, once you get used to the low damage, it's actually quite a bit easier than FH2. Even as medic. That being said, I still have these weird rounds where nothing works and I get completely triggered. Okay, that for example was lame. I kind of thought your side had that corner. That guy's still camping there. I mean, an FH2 I wouldn't complain because, you know, there's so few sniper rifles and obviously you have to do a bit of camping as a sniper, but in this game it seems lame. Where's that guy I wanted to heal? There we go. That didn't sound good. There's a lot of enemies there. I'm gonna smoke them to maybe force them to vacate that position and then try to get close. Maybe throw a nade at them. Kinda wish we had that launcher. No, oh, for fuck's sake. Plane. Okay, I'm pinned down. That's the tank there that I didn't hear because they are completely silent for some reason. He was dead quickly. The tank's still up. It's not looking here though. I thought he was dead. Oh, for fuck's sake. Why does everybody look like a dead fucking body in this game? Guys, why? Those fucking twitchy dead bodies. And he knows it. So retarded.
Nearly beaten them. Keep going.
Do we still have that? Okay, he's over there. Never mind. Don't spawn me in the... Again. There were too many around us there. But yeah, again, don't spawn me on that. Spawn me next to the tank so I can immediately move and react and don't like... So bad. I mean, nobody ever in the history of Battlefield wanted to be in the suicide seat. It just doesn't happen.
Objective Gustav is now ours.
Despite our terrible squad play, we did actually completely own this round, yeah. I don't learn. The end of the round, so everybody calls in the artillery. But this is ours, so it doesn't affect me. Which is stupid. And here we go. Anyway, hope you enjoyed it. As always, thanks for watching and have a nice day.